Evolving artificial intelligence technology could be saving lives now more than ever. The FDA just gave the green light on the use of AI to access, detect, and diagnose sepsis. Sepsis is a life-threatening complication of an infection. In the U.S. alone, more than 1.5 million people develop sepsis each year, and it kills more than 250,000 of them. Globally, sepsis accounts for 1 out of 5 deaths, and survival heavily depends on early detection. But it can be very difficult to diagnose. But this AI diagnostic tool called Sepsis ImmunoScore could be a game changer. So let's bring in the co-founder and CEO of health technology company Prenosis, Dr. Bobby Reddy Jr. Dr. Reddy, thank you so much for being with us. First of all, just explain how this diagnostic tool works when it comes to sepsis and try to explain in layman's terms.
Yeah, absolutely. So, at Prenosis, we really believe that AI has a huge potential to transform healthcare and to improve the diagnosis and detection of conditions like sepsis. But when it comes to, making a really transformational impact in healthcare with AI, it all comes down to having the right data. And so that's really what went into creating the Sepsis ImmunoScore, is we collected data from thousands of past patients, including over 100,000 blood samples that we've collected from many different hospitals, to truly understand the biology of these patients to make the most accurate tool possible.
So talk about why this is so important and so innovative.
Yeah, so what we're really trying to do here is we want to bring a whole new paradigm to healthcare, in particular hospitals, where we want to enable the healthcare system to see people differently. What we mean by that is we believe that each patient, each person, each human being deserves to be seen as an individual. And that what we mean by that is that each person has their own individual biology that should be treated in the hospital. So the Sepsis ImmunoScore and many other products we have in development are all about helping clinicians to see very deeply into patients' biology so that they can get the absolute best treatment that matches their biology.
So with
this is very similar to.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say this is very similar to many recent advancements in oncology, where it's all about sequencing the tumor and understanding the biology of the tumor so that you can get the best treatment for the patient at the right time. But we really haven't seen that happen in hospitals.
Yes, absolutely. At the top of this, we talked about how difficult sepsis can be to diagnose. How is it diagnosed right now?
So right now, clinicians use a lot of their intuition, their past expertise, and then several things that you can measure in a hospital today to try to get a sense of what's happening with patients. The problem with those parameters is that they are very non-specific, meaning that many other conditions, many other things, like in many cases, actually just running up a couple flight of stairs can make it look like you're septic. And so the problem is that so many other things can look like sepsis, so it's very difficult to know that it actually was, the patient's biology that's causing a problem.
So Bobby, talk about how significant is this FDA approval and what happens next?
Yeah, again, coming back to why, we believe AI has so much potential to transform healthcare, but we really need to do that in a responsible fashion. We think that that is so important because, in many other fields, there's been fear and, skepticism when it comes to AI. So the FDA approval, we think, is one of 2 very important factors to consider when we're doing AI responsibly. The first factor is really trustworthiness. And so the FDA, as many of your viewers know, is really all about trying to make sure that medical products are safe and effective before they're released to the public, in order for clinicians to make these, life-changing decisions. And so with the Sepsis ImmunoScore, it's actually the first ever FDA-approved sepsis diagnostic that uses AI. We think this is a monumental occasion in AI to help to make sure that these technologies are being released to the public, and that they are safe and effective.
Yeah,
so that's the first thing, is that they're trustworthy. The second thing is really to make sure that they're transparent, and so that users can really understand what is happening behind the AI, which we've done a lot of with this product as well.
Yeah, this can make a huge difference for so many patients. Bobby Reddy Jr., thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.